Good morning. Welcome to Vocab Voyage. Let's talk about toilets. First, let's talk about what happens here at Vocab Voyage. For 400 yen, including tax, you get this list of 30 words. You can watch this video. You get the full word list with English and Japanese definitions. You get a cool test. And then you get even more words, and you can contact me whenever you want on the Facebook members forum or on the blog. Give it a go. 1 month free trial. Back to talking about toilets, not just any toilets, the flash Japanese toilets that have got lots of buttons and that amaze, scare and amuse foreigners all at the same time. The flash Japanese toilets, let's talk about them. 30 words, kind of relating to the toilets, drawn from a story about toilets. Number 1. Luxury. Luxury. The amount of luxury cars I see on the street is increasing. If something is a luxury, it means it's not essential. Any car will do, but a luxury car is a very nice car. Any toilet will do. A luxury toilet has all the bells and whistles and buttons. Exaggerate. People often exaggerate about how well behaved their children are. To exaggerate is to tell a story bigger than it is, to stretch the truth, to make something sound very nice or amazing when maybe it's so-so. Buff. The man buffed the stainless steel pot with a rag. To buff is to clean, to shine, with like a rubbing motion, or to shine, to clean, to buff. And in this article, when they're talking about buffing, they're talking about buffing your nethers. The man pressed the button on the luxury toilet and a jet of warm water shot up into his nethers. Your nethers are your downstairs. Your nethers are what you don't show other people, except your loved one. Soothing. I like to go to sleep listening to soothing classical music. Soothing, to soothe. Soothe is a verb. It means to make peaceful. Soothing is an adjective, something which makes you relax. Soothing music. The countryside is soothing because it's nice and peaceful. Marketing. FIFA has a big marketing job ahead of them after the latest corruption scandals. Marketing is the selling of a product, the working out how to sell the product, and the advertising and the selling of a product. Fixture. My new car has a number of fixtures which make it easier to operate. A fixture is something which exists, which is the fixtures of my car. They include the electronic doors, they include the push button start, they include the button I can press. I don't have to get my keys out. They're all fixtures. Fixtures of the toilets are, some of them have more, the more expensive the more fixtures. Some of them have music, some of them have an air dryer, some of them have a heated seat. They're all different fixtures. Mud. As the man was tackled in the rugby game, his face was landed in the mud. Mud is water and dirt mixed. It's all mud. If it's been raining, there's mud on the ground. Dirt and water mixed, it turns to mud. Pitch. The marketing team sat up all night trying to come up with a new pitch for their product. A pitch is a sales effort. Often aggressive, often very strong. A sales effort, it's an angle to try and sell something. TV pitch it on TV, pitch it on the radio. You often see people on the street here pitching ideas with tissues and with samples and stuff. Inch. An inch is about yay long. I'm 5 foot 8 inches. An inch is also a verb. To inch is to move very slowly. If you think of a caterpillar, it's inching along, moving inch by inch, progressing very slowly. Glorious. The weather outside today is glorious. Glorious means lovely, magnificent, wonderful. Attachment. After we bought our car, we bought the camping attachment so we could attach the tent to the back door. An attachment is something you apply afterwards. Think of an email. If you put an attachment onto an email, you add something, you add more. So an attachment is something you add later. To attach is to stick. Attachment meishi. Appointment. Now, the new toilet had a number of appointments which impressed the buyer. An appointment usually is in your diary. You make an appointment. An appointment is also a good point about something. So if a toilet has a lot of good appointments, it's got lots of toys, lots of functions. Recreate. Recreate, recreate, dochi demoi. Shinzo Abe is hoping to recreate the economical environment of the 1990s in Japan. Recreate means make again, to recreate. If you watch on TV, those cheesy programs where they've got the actors, foreign actors, and they've been voiced over in Japanese and they're recreating to make again. Opulent. Just outside, across the street, down the road, is a very opulent department store called Daimaru. Opulent means rich, wealthy. Yeah? I'm not opulent. Pillowy. After I got my blanket from outside, where I aired it and brought it inside, it was nice and pillowy. Think of a pillow. Soft, hua, that's pillowy. Sensation. There's no sensation quite like the feeling after you've been bungee jumping. A sensation is a feeling. It's the wow. It's the way you feel. It's the mind and the body, the way you feel. Plunk. The man came in and plunked his money down on the casino table. To plunk is to plunk, to put something down, but with a plunk, with a big heavy bar. Plunk. Breeze. If you keep studying with Vocab Voyage, you will find that picking up new vocab is a breeze. If something is a breeze, it means it's easy. In this story, the guy was talking about how these luxury toilet attachments are a breeze to install. Enlighten. Yesterday, one of my students enlightened me as to what one of the road signs in Japan means, which I didn't know. I didn't know what this sign meant. It's a round one with a blue stripe. It means end of the speed zone area. So to enlighten someone is to bring light to them, to make them aware, make them know something. Proliferation. There has been a proliferation of girl bands in the last couple of years in Japan. Proliferation means more. There's been a proliferation of washlets in Japan over the past few years, and Toto are hoping there can be a proliferation of them all over the world. Disrupt. When my parents flew to Japan last week from the Gold Coast, their flight was disrupted by volcano ash. They had to fly around it. That way, fly around it. To disrupt the ordinary process of something, you stand in the way. You obstruct it, you disrupt it, you stop it, you change it. Match. Hopefully, my new glasses are a good match for my shirt. To match means work together nicely. If you think of I don't know, I'm not good with colors. If you think of a purple top and pink pants, do they match? I don't think so. To match is to look good together. Hygiene. One of the key areas with which Toto pitch their washlets is that it's good hygiene. Hygiene is the state of cleanliness, being clean. Okay, hygiene. Justifiable. Shinzo Abe spent the better part of a year trying to convince Japan that his tax rise was justifiable. If you justify something, you show that it's necessary, you show that it's needed. If something's justifiable, it means it's necessary, it's needed. Perspective. As I have lived in Japan for 5 years now, my perspective of Japan has changed. Perspective is the way you see something, how you see something. My parents' perspective, they're in Japan touring now. They're going to Kushiro today. Their perspective of Japan is different to mine. Annually. The population of Japan has been decreasing annually. Annually means every year. Every year, once a year. Yearly, annually. Attribute. One of the attributes of Kei Nishikori is that he has a very good game at the net. An attribute is a good point, a strong point. It can also be a verb, you know, but in this list it's a noun. Wipe. The mother sighed as she wiped up the juice her son had spilt on the floor. To wipe is to wipe clean. In this article, it's talking about wiping your nevers. Last word, I guarantee. Guarantee, I guarantee, okay. Our washlet at home is not working properly. True story. And it's only 1 year old. So I said to Akiko, it should be still under guarantee. Guarantee is if something breaks down in a certain amount of time, the company fixes it for free. Thank you very much. Have a free month. Check it out. Thank you.